NC physics. Okay, we are doing electricity lesson. Please learn properly. Okay, 5/1/2021. Okay, what is electric power? Learn. We are going to do today. What is electric power, and how can we calculate, and how can we do different problems based on this formula? Okay. So what is electric power? So you need to write the form that one, define electric power. So electric power is you have learned in 9th standard. Electric power is nothing but rate of doing work, right? Same thing here also. So electric power is the electric work done per unit time. Electric power is electric work done per unit time. So P is equal to work done by time taken. P is power. Okay, power is equal to work done by time taken. So P is equal to W by T. So the SI unit of power will be, SI unit of power is watt. You have to put like this when you do it. Okay, even I have seen in your test paper also you have made a mistake in ampere. When you write the SI unit of current ampere, you should write AMPERE, capital A you should write. So here also watt, W-A-T-T, is a scientist name. You will be writing small letter W, not capital letter W, okay? But you just want to put one letter symbol means you should put only capital W. Otherwise, you want to write fully means you should write small letter A-T-T, okay? That is the SI unit. SI unit of any physical quantity, you should write like that. Now, what is 1 watt? 1 watt is equal to 1 joule by 1 second. 1 joule by 1 second. That is what this do. So SI unit of work done is joule. SI unit of time is second. So SI unit of power is watt. So 1 watt is equal to 1 joule by 1 second. So how much hour? 1 joule of work is done in 1 second. We call it as 1 watt. So here 1 kilowatt, we'll be calculating most of the time kilowatt. 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000 watt. Remember all that to do the problems. Okay, so we can also say electric power is a rate at which electric energy is consumed. So one definition is power is equal to work. Electric power is equal to, electric power is the electric work done per unit time. Another definition, this is one definition. Another definition you should write is, another definition what you should do is electric power is a rate of electric energy is consumed. Rate which electric energy, rate of which electrical energy is consumed. Okay, so this is another definition. So when you write electric power definition, write both. One is P is equal to work done by time taken, another one is rate of which electrical energy is consumed. When electrical appliances consumes, like for example in the bulb or something, when you take, it consumes electrical energy at the rate of 1 joule per second. Its power is said to be 1 watt. So if in the bulb, if it is written 1 watt, what is the meaning? It consumes, the electrical appliances consumes electrical energy at the rate of 1 joule per 1 second. So 1 watt is written means that electrical appliance is consuming 1 joule and 1 second. Okay, this is the what is electric power definition. Now how to calculate calculation. Okay, deriving the calculation. So P is equal to W by T, just now I told you. Now what will happen? W. So we have already studied that work done by the current. So W by the current when it is flows for a T second under a potential difference V. So W will be equal to V into I into T. So what is W? Whenever the work done in current can be calculated using multiplication. It depends upon the voltage, it depends upon the current, it depends upon the time. So W is equal to V into I into T. So when you substitute this, say suppose this is first equation, second equation. You substitute the second equation in the first. So what you will get? VIT divided by T. T get cancelled. So P is equal to VI we will get. This is the first formula. So remember this to do the problems. P is equal to VI. So electric power is equal to potential difference into current. What is P? Electric power. Electric power is equal to potential difference into current. Okay, you can write it then keep electrical power is equal to potential difference into current. Okay, now suppose in Ohm's law. So in Ohm's law, V by I is equal to R, right? Ohm's law says that V by I is equal to R. So V is equal to, when you cross multiply, Ri will come. Substitute that V is equal to Ri in this. Okay, suppose you keep this as third equation and substitute this V is equal to Ri in this, what you will get? P is equal to, instead of V you put Ri, and already one I is there. So I square R, this is the other equation. Suppose voltage is not given in the question, you need to use the second formula. This formula you should use. Okay, P is equal to I square into R. If voltage and current is given, just multiply and find out the power. If the current and resistance is given, you have to use this formula. I square into R is equal to P, and P by V. Now here I is equal to what? When you do I is equal to cross multiply and divide, R V by I is equal to V by R, correct? I is equal to V by R. So when you cross multiply, RI will come, so R will come down. So I is equal to V by I. Substitute this in the first equation. Substitute I is equal to VR in first equation. Substitute substitute I is equal to V by R in first equation. What is the first equation? P is equal to VI. Substitute. So P is equal to V into R. So you get V square by R. So this is the third equation. So we have three equations to do the problems. One is P is equal to VI, another one is P is equal to I square R, another one is P is equal to V square R. Okay, keeping these three equations in the mind only, we'll be doing the sum. Now one more question usually come here, that is what is the meaning? Suppose you buy one bulb, okay, in the cover of the bulb, it is written 100W 200 220V. What is the meaning? What does it represent? What is the significance of this? They'll ask you. So what you will write? You will have to write, you will have to write. Can anybody guess? Yes, it means this electrical appliances consumes 100 watt and it needs 220 voltage. Okay, so the power rating of 100 volt on the bulb means that it will consume electrical energy at the rate of 100 joule per second. That we know already. So 100 watt means 100 joule per second, and 220 V means 200 and 220 voltage. Okay, so you need to write 100 W means the bulb has a power consumption of 100 watt and 220 voltage. Okay, you should write that only. That's all. So that is said to be used as a voltage of 20 volt. So in your book, if you see, you have many things given, like or tabular column is given. If you want to see tube light, electric bulb. So the if it is 40 watt, suppose the bulb is 40 watt bulb. So what is the meaning? It has 220 voltage and it has 0.18 ampere. Okay, so P is equal to V. So when we multiply, you see what you will get. You will get P is equal to V into I. When P is equal to VI, when you multiply this, you will get that. Okay, now let me go to the problems. You also write it in your classwork, this problem. It's very important. Okay, what will be the current drawn? What will be the current drawn? First question. What will be the current drawn? What will be the current drawn? What will be the current drawn by the electric bulb? By electric bulb? By electric bulb 40 watt when it is connected to a source of 220. When it is connected to a source of 220. When it is connected to a source of 220 V. Okay. Now they are asking what will be the current. So they are giving power 40 watt. What is given you write down, children. Okay. And then what is asked you can write 220 V. What is asked? I is asked, question mark. So P is equal to VI. So P is 40, V is 220 into I. So I is equal to 40 divided by 220, 0, 0 cancel. So 2 by 11 you will get, which is equal to 0.8 ampere, 18 ampere. This is the answer. Now one more question we'll do, that is there in the NCERT. Okay. NCERT question, if you want, you can check it in your NCERT book. An electric bulb is rated 220 volt V and 100 W. Electric bulb is rated 220 V and 100 W. What it is operated on when it is operated on 110? When it is operated on 110, when it is operated on 110 V, the power consumed will be dash. The power consumed will be dash. So they're giving an option, okay. 100 WA, multiple choice, 75 W, 50 W, 25 W. Let us do and then we will check. Pinky, Wonky, you should not do. You should do the sum. Okay. So P is given and P is not given. V is given and 100 watt. 100 watt is power. Power is given. Power is given and V is given. Okay. So use any other formula. P is equal to VI. Here P and I is only given and what is asked? Power consumed is asked. When it is 110 V, what is the power consumption? First, in the first case, 220 V, 100 watt is given. So P is equal to 100 watt and V is equal to 220 V in the first case. So P is equal to V square by R formula will be used. 220 the whole square divided by R. Find out R because P is 100. 100 here. 220 into 220 divided by R. So 0, 0 for 2 zeros and 22 into 22. So R will become 0 will be cancelled. 220 into 220 divided by 100. 0, 0 cancel. So just multiply 22 into 22. You will get the answer. 84. So 484, it's very important symbol ohm. So resistance we found. After finding resistance, using this resistance you should do for power. Calculate the power. So P has to be calculated and V is given. Suppose if it is 110 volt, it's given in the second case. So R is this. R is this, P is this, V is this. Find out the value. So P has to be find out. P is equal to V square by R again. So 110 square by 484. Okay, you have to do that. So 110 into 110, 110 into 110 divided by 484, you will get 25 watt, children. Like that, you can calculate which of the following, next question, which of the following doesn't represent electric power in a circuit. Okay, I square R, that is also NCERT book question, you can check it. I square R, IR square, VI, V square by R, which is not a electric power. So the three formulas is given. I told you what are the three formulas. What are the three formulas? P is equal to VI, that is given. P is equal to I square R is given. and P is equal to V square R is also given. So which is not there? I R square is not there. So you need to write B is the answer. That is also NCERT questions. Okay, so practice this and write down this. Now commercial unit of electric power we are going to do next physics class. So be ready, learn the formulas from the beginning. What are all the formulas in electricity lesson? You write it in the last minute book and keep it and learn. Whenever I'm asking, you can tell all the formulas together. You learn in physics. Thank you, children. And write down all this defined power, what is SI unit of power, and then how to calculate, what are the derivation of calculating, and then these three problems. Write in a physics book and ready. We will meet tomorrow.